African bullfrog lifestyle, the big mouth survivor. In the sun-baked landscapes of sub-Saharan Africa, where the rhythm of life follows the ancient dance between drought and deluge, lives one of nature's most remarkable amphibians, the African bullfrog, Pyxicephalus adspersus. This extraordinary creature, also known as the pixie frog, represents a masterpiece of evolutionary adaptation, demonstrating how life finds ingenious ways to thrive in some of Earth's harshest environments. A giant among frogs. The African bullfrog commands respect through sheer size alone. Adult males can reach lengths of up to 10 inches and weigh over 4 pounds, making them among the largest frogs in the world. Their robust, muscular bodies are built like living tanks, covered in thick, warty skin that ranges from olive green to deep brown, often adorned with intricate patterns that serve as natural camouflage against the African soil. What truly sets these amphibians apart is their enormous mouth, which can open wide enough to engulf prey nearly half their own size. This cavernous maw, lined with sharp, tooth-like projections called odontoids, transforms the African bullfrog into a formidable predator capable of taking down surprisingly large prey. Their powerful jaw muscles can deliver a bite force that would make even seasoned herpetologists think twice about handling them carelessly. Masters of underground survival. The African bullfrog's most extraordinary adaptation lies in its relationship with water, or more precisely, its ability to survive without it. During the harsh dry season, which can last 8 to 10 months in their native habitat, these remarkable amphibians employ a survival strategy that seems almost mythical. They bury themselves underground and enter a state called estivation. This process begins as water sources begin to dwindle. The bullfrog will dig backwards into the soft earth using its powerful hind legs, creating a burrow that can extend 3 feet below the surface. Once settled in their underground chamber, they shed multiple layers of skin that form a waterproof cocoon around their body, leaving only their nostrils exposed. In this protective casing, their metabolism slows dramatically, and they can survive for months without food or water, living off stored fat reserves. The cocoon itself is a marvel of biological engineering. Made from up to 50 layers of shed skin, it prevents water loss while allowing for minimal gas exchange. This adaptation allows African bullfrogs to inhabit regions where other amphibians simply cannot survive, giving them access to ecological niches with reduced competition. Opportunistic predators with enormous appetites. When the rains finally arrive and the bullfrogs emerge from their underground retreats, they become voracious eating machines. Their diet is impressively diverse and size-dependent. Juveniles start with insects, spiders, and small invertebrates, but as they grow, their menu expands dramatically. Adult African bullfrogs are opportunistic predators that will attempt to eat virtually anything they can fit in their mouths. Their diet includes other frogs, including smaller members of their own species, small mammals like rodents, birds, snakes, fish, and even small turtles. They employ a sit-and-wait hunting strategy, remaining motionless for hours until unsuspecting prey ventures too close. When they strike, it happens with lightning speed. The entire process from detection to swallowing can occur in less than a second. Their hunting prowess extends beyond just grabbing prey. African bullfrogs possess a sticky tongue that can extend rapidly to snare distant targets, and their throat muscles are powerful enough to swallow struggling prey whole. They've been observed taking down prey as large as small birds and even juvenile reptiles, showcasing their position as apex predators in their temporary wetland habitats. Explosive breeding and paternal devotion. The African bullfrog's reproductive strategy is as dramatic as every other aspect of their lifestyle. They are explosive breeders, meaning they concentrate all their reproductive efforts into brief periods when conditions are optimal, typically during the first heavy rains of the wet season. Males establish territories in temporary pools and begin their courtship calls, which can be heard from over a mile away. These deep, resonant calls serve both to attract females and warn competing males to stay away. The sound has been described as resembling a roaring lion or a revving motorcycle engine, and it's produced by inflating their vocal sacs to impressive proportions. What makes African bullfrogs truly unique among amphibians is the extent of paternal care provided by males. After successful mating and egg-laying, the male remains with the developing tadpoles, aggressively defending them from predators and even other bullfrogs. This protective behavior is rare among frogs and demonstrates a level of parental investment that few amphibians display. Perhaps most remarkably, if the temporary pool begins to dry up before the tadpoles can complete their metamorphosis, the devoted father will actually dig channels from the shrinking pool to nearby water sources, creating escape routes for his offspring. This behavior requires significant energy expenditure and puts the male at risk, yet it dramatically increases the survival chances of the next generation. Ecosystem engineers and environmental indicators. African bullfrogs play crucial roles in their ecosystems that extend far beyond their predatory activities. During the wet season, they serve as important population controllers for various pest species, including insects and small rodents that might otherwise become agricultural problems. Their presence in an ecosystem often indicates healthy wetland conditions, making them valuable indicator species for environmental monitoring. Their burrowing behavior also contributes to soil aeration and nutrient cycling. The chambers they create can be used by other small animals during dry periods, and their waste products fertilize the soil around their burrow sites. When they die, their decomposing bodies provide important nutrients that support plant growth and soil microorganisms. Facing modern challenges. Despite their impressive adaptations, African bullfrogs face increasing pressures from human activities. Habitat destruction, pollution, and climate change all threaten their populations. Urban development often eliminates the temporary wetlands they depend on for reproduction, while agricultural practices can introduce harmful chemicals into their environment. Climate change presents particular challenges, as shifting rainfall patterns can disrupt their carefully timed reproductive cycles. If rains come too early, too late, or not at all, it can devastate local populations that have synchronized their entire life cycle with predictable seasonal patterns. Conservation and cultural significance. In many African cultures, bullfrogs hold special significance and are often associated with rainmaking ceremonies and seasonal celebrations. Some communities have traditional taboos against harming these frogs, recognizing their importance to the ecosystem and their role as harbingers of the life-giving rains. Conservation efforts for African bullfrogs focus on protecting wetland habitats and educating communities about their ecological importance. Some regions have established protected areas that include critical breeding sites, while others have implemented sustainable harvesting practices for communities that traditionally use these frogs as food sources. Conclusion. The African bullfrog stands as a testament to life's incredible adaptability and resilience. Through millions of years of evolution, these remarkable amphibians have developed strategies that allow them to thrive in one of the world's most challenging environments. From their underground survival chambers to their explosive breeding cycles, from their massive appetites to their devoted parental care, every aspect of their lifestyle reflects a perfect adaptation to the extreme conditions of the African savanna. As we face our own environmental challenges, the African bullfrog offers valuable lessons about resilience, adaptation, and the importance of protecting the diverse habitats that support such extraordinary life forms. These big-mouthed survivors remind us that nature's solutions to life's challenges are often far more creative and effective than anything we might imagine, and they deserve our respect, protection, and continued study for generations to come. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more videos.